but Uncle Bocow, isn't hog sauce only for hogs? It's for whatever the frick I want to put it on. You heathens. Uncle Bocow back in the building. Guess what? Got some Cousin Eddie's chocolate ghost. You see that? Little steak sandwiches. And I thought that this one was gone. It's half gone. I ran out of one of the other ones, and I thought it was this one. Now I went up in the refrigerator and said, "Oh Lord, you gotta put this on a sandwich." So there's some onions and jalapenos and some Philly cheesesteak meat on some. This is Dave's Killer Bread. It's on. This is not going to be easy to eat. I'll tell you that. It's going to be a mess. Oh yeah. Put some of that there Cousin Eddie's chocolate ghost right on there. You get busy, dope. And remember, you always gotta turn the sandwich sideways and pour more on. Wow. That is phenomenal. Never had this combination before, guys. Okay? I just figured, let's give it a try. It's a good heat, too. Man. I'm going to be making some dinner, real dinner later. But the girls ate a late breakfast. I've been in the kitchen since 6 a.m. I think it's like 3 o'clock right now. Later it's burrito night. The girls deserve it. If you guys didn't watch, the reason I was like, I don't got no napkins. There's toilet paper here from Mrs. Bocow. She was trying to take on some pods from Cousin Eddie last night. She didn't do too well. There's one of them right here. Well, this isn't much the same one she had, but she got her butt kicked. Chocolate habanero, Cousin Eddie. She had a problem with these even. Let me find out Uncle Bocow could beat her in a pepper eating competition. Never happened, not yet. I don't think it ever will. My tolerance will not get to where hers is. And there's a lot of people out there like me. My old boss, Larry, he's got a certain threshold. No matter how much hot stuff he eats. Now, don't get me wrong. When it's not pod season, I haven't had pods in a while. Pods light me up really easy. Pods light me up easy anyway. But, woohoo! That chocolate hob is hot. Got jalapenos, and these are hot jalapenos on here. Plus the star of the show, Cousin Eddie's chocolate ghost. I can't figure out which one's my favorite. This or Diablo. I don't know. When I'm eating either one of them, I'm like, this is my favorite. Barbecue sauce. Oh, the Bocow is lit. So, if you want to get down, these are my two favorites. Let's just say that. Diablo, Chocolate Ghost. Go to cousineddiesauce.com or cousineddiesauces.com and get you some. I'm giving you ideas. I did the barbecue sandwich. I even did a fresh pretzel with the sauce. I did the pork rolls. Did a burger way back. A couple other things. Some solo bites and solo sips. And now, Philly cheesesteak. This is a nice burn right here. Right now, I'm at my maximum comfort level. So, I'm sweating, my mouth's burning, but I'm not in panic mode. This is where I like to be, okay? And this is where I've tried to get my whole life. When I was a kid, growing up in upstate New York, you couldn't find nothing hot. Then I finally did when I was 7. My father did. Old Gus LaMantia grew some ridiculously hot stuff. Gus was a chili head, old Italian guy. He used to drive from New York down here to North Carolina and do pepper eating competitions way back in the 70s. He said one guy died. Now, Gus only grew jalapenos, maybe some cayennes, but he grew these peppers that were way hotter than a Thai chili. They were long. If I seen the pepper and bit into one, I would know it. And we have had them as an adult. And the only place you can get them is Rockingham County Flea Market. And I think it's Rockingham County. It's from in between here and Myrtle Beach. We stopped there once. It's this flea market. They have all kinds of, there's people out there selling like used toys and stuff, you know. But it's an old school flea market, old wooden tables and stuff. But there's a bunch of Asians out there with deep fryers and woks and stuff, just frying up mad fried foods. And they have bags, and these peppers, there's yellow and orange and green and red. And I seen them, okay? I seen them. And as soon as I seen those peppers, I knew what they were, okay? Now, mind you, I hadn't seen them since I was young. And I told my wife, I'm like, we got to get some of these. So we got a bag, and we ended up, I wish I was into growing back then. Matter of fact, the second time I went, I actually was. I should have just saved seeds. I don't know why I didn't. But the second time we went down there again, and we stopped at the same place, and I was looking for it, and I actually drove past it. I said, we got to turn around. Went back, and I was like, that's these places. And I went, and they still had them. They had them it was 2-3 years later. And I think I bought 2 bags, but by the time we got back home, they were, we had them in the fridge and stuff, and they started getting mushy, but we were smashing them, and they are ridiculously hot. I've tried to find what they are. I've went into pepper groups. I've looked at hundreds of different pictures. I've bought seeds and grown stuff. None of it is it. Don't know what they're called. They're longer than a Thai chili, a little bit fatter than a Thai chili. They're all different colors. They have a distinct flavor to them, a very kind of tropical flavor. And that was the first really hot pepper I ever ate. I popped a yellow one in my mouth. My father's like, no! I started chewing. I said, it's not even hot. Right when I got that tea of hot out, my ears started burning and everything, and I went into panic mode. And, he thought that I'm never going to eat nothing hot again. He was wrong, man. That flavor, when I bit into that pepper, was something else. It was an umami. And then, the burn was insane. But now, after that, I would eat them, but I would, take bites, not pop the whole thing in my mouth. So, Cousin Eddie's, I'm going to finish my sandwich. Go check him out and get you some.